embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
In the game for Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson leading off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, lately I've been feeling like so I wrote one too, and it goes like
Cincinnati Bengals. That's the team we're gonna be.
Miami Dolphins.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, hot. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And
ready?
When he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Gun. Got. What? Got.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On 1, ready? He's just set. Stop. What? Stop.
He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Backfield empties.
Here we go.
5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down.
12
and 5.
12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Quickly to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, here is H.M. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Downs goes in motion. Looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Dolphins 1st down.
They'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Pass right side to down. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his second touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Gun. 11 empty. 180.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
2-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, he'll try to run it. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best late. Plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On 1, ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
11 empty. Here we go.
They'll try it now with Lundy. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
12.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and
11.
long.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
12.
He'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Well run with Achane. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be...
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Side.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Gun.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Side.
To throw is Burrow. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sidelines.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one out wide to A-Check. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Thrown left side. The catch is made. They mark him down just shy of the 40.
11 mighty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
12, 12, 12. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one, take it in. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 7. 28-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. Big hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
On 1, ready? Gun, gun. Cut. Can. Stop. 12, 12. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's inside the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Bengals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And 10. It's A-check. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. He'll look to throw. In middle, and he's got down. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Miami.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw here is complete.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in by Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up to third and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having good days.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
One, ready?
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's get set. Side.
Here's Burrow. Left side, he's got Njoku. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Gun. Got. Whitey. Got.
Burrow here on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 11, Mighty. 180.
To throw is Burrow. This one intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Downs goes in motion. It is brought in the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd down. Burrow. This by Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 1, ready?
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of this passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Now, faking the give. That one out wide to A-Chat. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket, but ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
First down, Miami.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pass right side to Dan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Oh, big hole, left side. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will go up by 7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. Run the draw with H.A. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Bengals are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. When they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
1-1, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
27-yard line.
Downs goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Help assistance.
Back to throw. Completing this one to down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll look to throw. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dolphins.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5.
Complete to at 9, Mitchell. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Now a screen set up for Achane. Good hustle by the defense to get the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
1-1, ready?
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
12, behind! 180, behind!
To throw is Burrow. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. Dot. Dot.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 7.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
First and 10.
Gun, gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Again, on the ground. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. What? Dot.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
11 and
Once again, it's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here to get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Bengals are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play is coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.